Everything's getting more expensive: rent, food, tuition, even basic things you never used to think twice about. But at the same time, your university schedule hasn't gotten any lighter. You still have to go to classes, get your homework done, and balance a personal life. That's why most advice about side hustles for students feels unrealistic or even fake. All those videos with guys telling you to start a brand, run an agency, become an entrepreneur, it sounds impressive and cool, but it often doesn't fit into real student life. So that's why in this video, I'll talk about side hustles for students that actually fit into your schedule and don't require serious money to start. I'll walk you through 10 ideas. So, if you want to know more about side hustles perfect for students, stay tuned. What many people don't realize is that AI tools don't replace people. They produce a rough draft which is often generic and sometimes even wrong. Most people notice it immediately, and honestly, it's annoying because it screams we're lazy or skimpy. Smart business owners realize that. They quickly create rough outputs, but still need to fix the logic, adjust the tone, cut the BS to make it sound more human. That's your chance. You can help with emails, social posts, product descriptions, resumes, short articles, internal documents. The list is endless. Starting is easy, no need for a degree, certifications, or fancy tools, just basic writing skills and the ability to think clearly. You take drafts or messy ideas, tighten them up, and send them back. At first it feels slow because learning how to quickly polish and sharpen AI output takes getting used to for some. But once you get the hang of it, tasks go much faster. Time-wise, this fits well around classes, especially in short sessions. It usually pays per task or monthly per client, bringing steady extra cash. Long-term, you build writing, editing, and AI handling skills that transfer directly into many careers. If people regularly ask for your notes, plans, or wonder how you structure your essays, that's already a sign you're doing something valuable. This hustle basically involves taking the materials you've created while preparing for your classes and packaging them so other students can use them without messaging you for help. You can offer clean notes, exam prep guides, essay frameworks, flashcards, Notion dashboards, or full study systems. In terms of difficulty, it's on the easier side because you already have the core content, but the first product does take some work. You need to clean it up, format it, and explain how to use it. In terms of how much time it takes, expect a few evenings to turn one subject into a solid product, and then later you only have to tweak things here and there every now and then. You can sell it on platforms like Gumroad or Etsy, or directly inside student communities and group chats. It usually pays per download, so income starts small, maybe tens to a few $100s a month, but you can grow as you add more subjects and bundles. Long term, you build strong skills in explaining ideas simply and structured information, which is gold for teaching, content, and pretty much any knowledge-based job. UGC stands for User-Generated Content. And note, you don't need followers for this. It involves filming short, natural videos about different products, quick demos, here's how it looks in real life clips, simple reactions, or before and after shots. Nothing fancy, just stuff that feels like a normal person filming on their phone. Difficulty-wise, it sits somewhere in the middle. No pro editing skills are required, but you do need to be okay on camera and understand what kinds of videos work on TikTok or Reels. At the beginning, you'll spend more time testing angles, refilming, and fixing all sorts of tiny little details. So it's probably going to take a couple of hours to move each film from the drawing board all the way to the final version. Once you've done a few projects, the process speeds up a lot. Brands usually pay per video or per bundle of videos, and the rates grow as your portfolio grows. Early on, it might be smaller checks, but once a few brands trust you and start coming back regularly, it can easily beat typical student job income. Successful UGC creators can earn around $4,000 to $5,000 per month from just a handful of clients. What's great about UGC is that you're not just making videos, you're learning how attention works, what makes people stop scrolling, and how to present a product so someone actually wants to buy it. Those skills are incredibly valuable in marketing, content creation, and anything that happens online. If you're strong in a subject, someone else is always struggling with it, and that never changes. This side hustle involves helping people understand what their teacher or textbook couldn't make clear. You can tutor younger students, classmates, or people preparing for exams, either one-on-one or in small groups. It's on the easier side if you genuinely know the material and can explain it without showing off. Most of your time goes into preparing materials before sessions and then actually teaching, so it fits well into evenings or weekends. You're paid hourly, and the rate is often higher than typical student jobs, especially for exam prep. This side hustle allows you to get better explaining things simply, staying patient, and talking to different types of people, all of which carry into almost any career. Cafes, gyms, salons, small stores, a lot of them have Instagram or TikTok pages that look half abandoned. Accounts where the last post is from months ago, where the photos look random. There's no clear info. There's nothing that makes you want to visit. We can't really blame them. They're busy running the business as opposed to learning algorithms. You can step in to keep their page alive and understandable. No need to make things viral, just make things functional. Regular posts, simple stories and short videos, a clean bio, updated highlights, and someone replying to basic DMs. When it comes to difficulty, it's pretty manageable if you already spend time on social media. If that's so, your eyes are probably already used to what effective content looks like, so you won't be guessing on anything. You'll just be tweaking your client's content to keep it up to standard. The time commitment is also predictable. You can make a batch of content for the week in 1 or 2 sessions, then spend a few minutes a day checking comments and messages. Most businesses will pay you a flat monthly fee, so even 2 or 3 clients can bring in more than a typical student job. Long term, you're learning extremely relevant skills: how brands look online, what customers ask, how offers are presented, all on your own time, doing what you very well might already do on your own time. This involves hunting for undervalued items, clearance products, secondhand goods, or things people simply price wrong and then listing them on marketplaces for a higher price. The difficulty level, I'd say, is again somewhere in the middle, leaning towards high. The actual work itself is simple, but you do need patience, a strong feel for the products you're flipping, and a bit of starting cash. Also, you'll probably need a car to move around and transport the goods. Most of your time is going to go into hunting for good deals, taking photos, writing listings, and packaging orders, so you can do it in flexible blocks around classes. You're going to be earning per sale, so income will be uneven at first, but your results will improve as you start to recognize patterns, such as what sells fast, what sits forever, and why. In the future, the instincts you build here are very real: pricing, demand, negotiation, and honest product presentation. That kind of hands-on business experience beats most theory-heavy courses. A lot of startups, professors, and small teams need help with work that isn't exciting, but is absolutely necessary. This work involves researching competitors, pulling information from different sources, organizing it into docs or tables, and cleaning up messy spreadsheets so they actually make sense. The difficulty level is pretty low as long as you can follow instructions and stay focused. The work is clear and structured, and nobody's going to expect you to come up with some big idea. The time bar is also okay. You usually do it in chunks of a few hours, so it fits around classes without blowing up your schedule. You'll usually get paid per project or per hour, which becomes fairly predictable once you build a relationship with a client. Long term, this kind of work quietly builds discipline, attention to detail, and basic research skills, and it looks a lot better on a resume than "I just needed some extra cash." Make money helping people with things they don't want to do or don't have time for. That might be helping someone move, setting up tech they don't understand, cleaning apartments between rentals, running errands, assembling furniture, or giving a hand to busy families who are constantly short on time. Difficulty is not all that high. Most of these tasks are straightforward, but they do require physical effort and basic common sense. It's very flexible. You can take jobs on evenings or weekends or stack a few in one day when you're free. You're paid per task, and people rarely argue about the price if you show up on time and do the job properly. Long term, it won't turn into a big business, but it does teach reliability, and you'll grow your skills in communicating with a wide range of different people. And it gives you a quick, repeatable way to earn whenever you need extra money. A lot of people can write, but not a lot of people can clean their writing up properly. This also involves checking essays, applications, reports, or cover letters for mistakes, awkward phrasing, and things that just don't read well. You're the second pair of eyes that are going to make the text feel clean and well polished. It's pretty easy as long as you're fluent in the language you're editing and you actually enjoy spotting small errors. Most of the tasks are short and can be done whenever you have a free hour, so it fits nicely around classes. Probably you'll get paid per page or per project, so it's mostly extra cash, not a full income. Long term, this hustle builds attention to detail and a sharper sense of language, and those skills are useful in almost any job that involves writing or communication. This side job flies under the radar, but it's very practical. It involves working conferences, exhibitions, concerts, pop-up stores, sports events, or corporate meetups as part of the short-term staff. You might be at the registration desk, checking tickets, showing people where to go, helping with setup and teardown, or supporting vendors on site. It's pretty simple. You just need to be polite, follow instructions, and stay on your feet. The work usually comes in full or half-day chunks, often in the evenings or on weekends, so it doesn't clash too much with classes. The pay is often better than regular student jobs, especially for long event days or multi-day gigs, and you know exactly when it starts and ends. Long term, you build communication skills, reliability, and a network of people who organize events and projects, which can easily lead to more opportunities later. For students who want solid pay without long-term obligations, this is a very strong option. Don't chase what sounds cool. Choose what you can tolerate doing consistently. If you choose something that seems impressive and pays a lot, but you hate it, is it worth it? In the short run, maybe. In the long run, no way. You'll just burn out and will need even more time to recover and get your will back. If you're thinking, I'm not built for business, I get it. I thought the same thing. I wasn't chasing wealth. I just wanted to stop feeling exhausted all the time. If an average person can figure this out step by step, then so can you. That's it, y'all. Take care of yourself, get good sleep, get the diploma, and make your folks proud. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.